These antique swans were already just so cute and adorable, but the gold trim had worn off in several places, so I wanted to give them a refresh. And it didn't bother me to do that, even though these are vintage. They're not so rare. You can still find them on Etsy and eBay, so it didn't bother me to refresh them to give them that extra glow. And this is the finished product. I just love the way they have such a timeless, elegant look. Did you notice this quirky little detail? The rosebud on the swan on the right is on the head, but the rosebud on the left one is on the beak. I looked at them really close, even with the magnifying glass, and there doesn't appear to be any repairs. So I believe that they were made this way, and I think that makes them kind of cute. These are the 3 gold paint products that I used. Mostly, I used Sheffield's liquid gold leaf. I also experimented with the Nita's metallic antique gold, and I've used that a lot, and folk art in pure gold. But my favorite is definitely Sheffield's. It just seems like it's magic on all surfaces. Then I used fine and very fine paint brushes that I already had in my craft box. I'm going to refresh the gold that's around and a little bit inside the salt and pepper holes first. I've already completed one off camera. The liquid that's in that little glass boot is mineral spirits, and I use that to thin out the gold leaf. Here, I'm just lightly loading the gold leaf on the tip of the brush, then just lightly dabbing it inside, just slightly inside and just around the outside edge. These shakers don't have the stoppers in the bottom. They could be used as shakers if you bought replacement stoppers, but I think they would be used even better as decor. I keep my pinky finger on the swan to help stabilize it. I just find that helps so much to have hand control. I'm going to speed this part up because it's probably boring watching someone paint holes. The shaker holes are done, and I like the fresh gold color on them. I'm ready to touch up the gold beaks, and I'm all set with this handy headband with magnifying glasses. I truly can't work on close-ups without them. I'm showing another close-up of the beak detail. This is the swan with the rose on its beak, and I'm trying to show how clean it looks. This rose is in the correct spot, and I've not found another set like this one online with one rose being in the wrong spot. The beak on this one had a bit more of the gold that was faded and just a few little missing spots, so I compared it to the other one to make sure they match. But now it's time to get those outline gold accent refreshed. And this is where I have to focus on keeping a steady hand. But I don't aim for perfection because when a piece has been loved and handled, it should show a few of the imperfections of its age. Let's speed this up. This was a very satisfying job. I really enjoyed watching the gold sheen come back alive. A little shaker hole touch up right there. And I decided to do a little touch up on the gold highlights that were on the flowers and the leaves, and now they are done. Thank you so much for watching my very first video. I tried to make it worth your time, and if you would like to purchase these shakers, you can visit curatedhomecatalog.com, and there you'll find all of my vintage refreshes, restored, and refurbished items. And if you'd like to watch me do a few more of my items, then just subscribe, and I would surely appreciate that. You would help me so much.